This is why that I have let you live, to show you my power and to make my name resound all through the earth. Exodus chapter 9 verse 16.
I am Father Binoj Mathew, a member of the Order of the Most Holy Trinity under the Captives. I was ordained in the year 2008, and it is 12 years since I am a priest.
I was born in a very traditional, practicing Catholic family. My father is an electrician and mother is a housewife. I have 5 brothers. 4 of them got married and the second brother is a priest in the same religious family, the Order of the Most Holy Trinity under the Captives. I have seen my parents every evening. They bring the family together and spend the time for family prayer. We have an hour of prayer where we include the rosary, reading of the Bible, sharing the reflections and so on. And they used to go on Sundays for Mass and were encouraging us, the children, to attend daily Masses. The prayerful ambience in the family have contributed a lot in my discerning of vocation and in nurturing my vocation.
I grew up with an ardent desire to become a priest. When I was studying in 2nd class, the teacher asked all of us, "What is it that you want to become?" And my friends, some of them responded that they want to become engineer, teacher, policeman, doctor, and so on. When it was my chance, I said, I want to become a priest. There was a laughter in the class. I don't know whether I was really serious about it, but later on, my friends began teasing me, calling me Achan, which is priest in English. Whenever this particular sister met me later on, she used to remind me about becoming a priest. I started serving as an altar boy from class 6. I was very attached to the priests in the parish. They used to encourage me to go and attend the training of the altar boys in the diocesan seminary. And I wanted and desired to become a diocesan priest. But by the time that I reached 9th grade, I lost my interest to become a priest. From the diocesan seminary, they kept sending me reminders to come and attend the vocation camps. But I did not respond. Finally, after having completed the SSLC examination, they sent 2 sisters to our house asking me to join for the vocation camp. I told my mom that I am not very confident whether I will pass the examination. I just wanted to escape from the whole situation. And because of the insistence of those sisters, finally, I went for the camp that was organized by the diocese. That was the time that my brother, who was with the Trinitarians, was home for preparing for his degree examinations. As he was going back to the seminary, he invited me to visit the community of the Trinitarians in Thrissur. That was the first time that I paid a visit to the Trinitarians. I spent a few days with the Trinitarians. I was so impressed by the hospitality, the simplicity of life, and the prayerful ambience in the house. My aunt, who is a nun, wanted me to become a Vincentian priest. I had invitations from Adona fathers several times to join in their religious congregation. My passion to become a diocesan priest. It is there After having experienced the simplicity of Trinitarians and the hospitality of the Trinitarians, that I decided to become a Trinitarian. I joined the Trinitarian order in the year 1996. We were 13 of us in our group from different parts of our country. We were asked to communicate in English, and since our religious order belonging to an international family, there was a lot of insistence to learn from the initial years English. Since I did my schooling in a Malayalam medium school, one of the challenges that I faced during the time of formation was in communicating in English. We had Sister Christopher, a CMC nun who was coming to us for our spiritual direction. I shared my experiences and struggles and even apprehensions of being promoted to the next stages of formation because of this particular situation. She gave me a word of God from Philippians chapter 4 verse 13, and it says, "I can do all things through him who strengthens me." She asked me to use this word of God whenever I get an opportunity to speak in front of people, before I study and before I do any activities. And I began using this word of God and found changes happens in my life. When I go through the 13 years of my priestly formation, what has transformed my life is this particular word of God that has given me a lot of confidence, helped me to come out of negative situations and negative emotions in life, made me more confident. And to God's greatness, I was able to complete my PhD in English, and I teach English.
My dream was to become a missionary priest. But after the ordination, on the contrary to my expectation, I was appointed in the minor seminary as the formation director, then the director of formation, and later as the novice master. The past 12 years I have been serving as the formation director. There were challenges, difficulties. And during those moments of difficulties, I used to recall the advice of my beloved mom, and I remain grateful to her. It is she who told me about Mother Mary, whose intercession is so powerful and who will help me. And I used to recite rosaries daily and encourage the students in formation to recite the same. And I have experienced a maternal protection and guidance during those moments of challenges, crisis and difficulties. The Order of the Most Holy Trinity under the Captives was founded by Saint John the Mathew in the year 1198. Saint John the Mathew was a professor of theology in Paris University. When he saw the plight of Christians who were held captives by the Moors, he was moved. He gave up his prestigious position in Paris University and founded the religious order named the Trinitarians in order to give glory to the Trinity and redemption to captives. The Order of the Most Holy Trinity has its presence in 23 countries now. We work among people who cannot practice their faith, Christians who are persecuted. We work in schools, hospitals, prisons, mission areas, preach retreats and give counseling. We invite you to our fraternity to experience our hospitality, simplicity of life and spiritual fraternity, and thus commit yourself to give greater glory to the triune God and bring liberation to the broken humanity. The world stands in need of liberation, and our country needs liberation. And there are numerous people suffering from various bondages. Are you ready to extend your helping hand to continue to proclaim the gospel of liberation? Contact us.